Hello, ma'am. My name is Trina Shaha. I am studying MBA from Technomain Salt Lake. Previously, I have completed English honors from West Bengal State University, and currently, I am pursuing MBA in HR specialization and operations in minor. And ma'am, I have got your number from my friend Solanki, and I have started studying HR um, for our third semester, and from then we have connected, and we and our classes are going on.
Great, great. Okay. All right. Trina, as you have already taken up few HR session from me, therefore I would like to know that what is your experience? Why don't you share your experience or maybe any one of the classes that you really want us to talk about, or it's really worth sharing. So you can talk about your experience taking up the HR session from me.
Ma'am, every session was very good, and particularly I remember, I think the second session, where except the syllabus we have done extra things, extra like GD, we have done GD, and impromptu topic discussion, and which I liked very much, because nowadays, rather than being surrounded by only in the syllabus or in the bookish knowledge, it's very important for us to also practice these things which will help us in future, and also help us to communicate better with people. So I like that particular thing very much about the session. And not only in the second session, we I think we have done it like in two or four more, many more sessions, and it has helped me a lot. Like I had a thing like I couldn't talk properly by giving eye contact during the first sessions, but nowadays, after talking to you, after doing these GD rounds and doing this impromptu discussions, it has helped me a lot to talk by looking at the eye. So it's a great experience for me.
Great, great. Yes, I also have remembered that every end of your session, some of the sessions on your request, or Solanki also requested me to conduct the GD session. That I still
Yes, ma'am.
remember that I picked up some HR connected topic, means corporate topic,
Connected topic.
and then yes, you people had a debate kind of session, and each one of you participated so well and placed your point of view. It was very interesting
Yes, ma'am.
session, right? Right.
Even I would like to add one more point, that you had given us a task, that doing the Facebook Live. Like whatever topic you will taught us, we have to learn it properly, and then we have to do it in Facebook Live. But I had done one or two, but I couldn't do it properly because of some problems. But that was a very good idea from your side, that it would help us to connect with people, first of all, more connect with people, to use our own words while describing a topic, rather than remembering or mugging it up. We can use our own topic, own words, to enhance the topic, and to and it will boost our confidence and morale much more. So that's another thing which is a great experience.
Absolutely, Trina. Strongly agree because actually, Trina, do you remember as you said that only one or two topics, HR topics, that you had given the speech in our online virtual platform that I had created for you? So, do you still
Yes,
remember
ma'am.
what was those topic that you had given the speech?
Ma'am, HR metrics and HR analytics. The levels of HR analytics, like prescriptive, descriptive, diagnostic, prescriptive, and predictive.
All right, great. So you still remember that. That's the
Yes, ma'am.
beauty, because when we clear our concept, right, and when we try to give narrate the whole thing from our in our own words, so it actually get inculcated into our system, right? So any
Yes.
questions that comes in your exam connected to the topics that we have covered so far in HR I'm talking about, so you should not you don't have to use the bookish like words. You don't have to do that. You just need to whatever concept, if the concept is clear, you can write it down in your own words. So I mean, it will be really very, you can explain it at ease. That's the best part,
Yes.
isn't it? Great, great,
Yes,
amazing.
ma'am.
Right. So, Trina, you have already given your examination. How was it?
It was good. Not all the topics were from syllabus. Most of them were out of syllabus. Only one topic was from syllabus. But learning and writing from our own, like we used to do in the Facebook Live. Like we used to read out the topics and used to use our own words, which it has helped me during my examination, because I had to write every question except one question on my own words. So it has helped me a lot, because I could create more words and I could use it while writing. So
Great, great.
that's it.
Yes, I was little worried about it when I came to know that most of the questions were out of syllabus. And it was a little
Out of
tricky as
syllabus.
well. Yes. But still it's really nice to hear that you was able to write it down from the concept that you had. Great, great,
Yes,
amazing.
ma'am.
Great. Okay. Now, next questions to you. I would like to know you can talk about that now before I say that, now you are planning to take up the practical HR courses, HR practical
Yes,
training rather, from me. So why from me? Because there are a lot of institutes practical training imparting HR practical training. So why from me, or why from Fortune High Tech Kolkata? What makes you to decide that yes,
ma'am.
this is the right platform that you should take up the HR practical based training from here?
When I connected with you on during our first session, I remember clearly, and the smile you always have on your face, and I like it very much, because it's very important for a person to connect with such a person who is giving us that space to connect with him or her. If we don't get that space to connect, we won't be able to share what we feel actually, or what problems we are facing. So that's an important factor which I consider, because and the way you teach, I like it very much, because you make it easy. You make even hard statements or hard lectures easy for us, so that we can understand and create our own version. So that's the reason I think you are the right person from who will help me to have a great and in-depth practical knowledge about these HR functions.
Thank you, Trina. Thank you so much for your, all these words, encouraging words. It's amazing because this feedback, it actually motivates me so much. So that, but yes, again, I'm taking up a lot of, getting a lot of responsibility, because when students are keeping a lot of hope on me, so that means it is my duty to give, like, maximum benefit, isn't it? Therefore, I would try to
Yes,
give
ma'am.
the best, best of best from my end, and wish you all the best for your future. And Trina, one more thing. That's a last questions, but not the least. That is, tell me one area of improvement that you really want me to implement here into my system. It's not there, but you want me to
um,
implement.
it's not
Give me
like
an
an
honest
area
answer,
of
huh?
improvement.
Yes, don't impress me.
What
Give me an honest answer.
No, no, ma'am. What I feel that if the classes were not in online mode, but in practical, in face to face, then it would have been a lot more engagement there would be happen, because
Okay.
having face to face conversations help us to engage more. So that's one point. I think that if the classes were offline, so it would have been more better.
All right, all right. Yes, see, the thing is that the same questions I got, I mean, same area of improvement, I got it from Solanki also. But the answer that I would like to tell you that earlier it was online, offline, both was happening. But after the pandemic, then as because we got our comfort zone, so where we
Yes.
can save our convents as well as we can save the time as well. Therefore,
Time
we
also.
are accustomed, yes, attending session and conducting session from our comfortable zone. Okay, all right. But still, if you really want to come and take session offline, you are always welcome. Each one of you are always welcome. You can come here and can take up the session. All right. Great.
Okay, ma'am.
Great. Great. So I would like to know, Trina, what is your future goal? I mean, where do you want to see yourself? It's a very common questions. We all are getting. We all get it. Means when I was like you, that time also I was preparing myself before facing the corporate interview. Where do you want to see yourself after 5 years? So it is actually, although it's very common questions, but trust me, it is very important, because if you deep dive into this, it just to understand that whether your vision is clear or not, your objective, you are actually setting up any objective for yourself or not. Okay, so the same questions goes to you also. Where do you want to see? What is your objective?
Ma'am, I would like to see myself doing more progress on the field I'm studying or I'm working on. And I would like to see myself in a good managerial position in a good company, which will also help my career to grow more and also help me as a person to grow more.
Okay, so it's going to be HR. Your major is HR
Yes,
or minor is
teacher.
HR? Okay, major is HR. All
Majority.
right. So why did you choose HR? Why not any other subject?
Ma'am, because human resource is a field where I think I connected more after studying all those subjects. Like I initially before taking up MBA, I was decided that I will choose HR because as my father is a businessman, I have seen him doing some human resource works and and managing people, mainly managing people. As we all know that HR is a field where we have to manage people, we have to work with people. So I think managing people and dealing with people is an important factor for every organization. So I also had a great interest on human resource particularly, so I thought I will choose HR only, in which I have interest. And I think in higher studies or in professional life, we should choose that particular subject or that particular area where we have interest so that we can work more better.
Great. Okay. All right. Although I said that I'll not be asking you any more questions, but still, because of the conversation, we both are enjoying this
Yes,
conversation so
ma'am.
much. So I keep on asking you so many questions. I hope you, I mean, you will not mind you'll not
No,
mind if
ma'am.
I ask you one more questions. All right.
No, no, ma'am.
So if I ask you, mm, describe this human resource in one sentence, what will be your answer?
um, human resource mainly deals with working with people, managing with people, and taking care of the resources, that is the laborers or workers working in a organization or a company, and to look after all their needs, all their benefits, all their like their payroll management, their payments and everything. And human resource is basically a branch or a field where people is the main thing, where human is the main thing. It can't be, it is not a robotic work, it is a human oriented work. So that is I would like to say,
All
what
right.
I
Great.
would
Great.
like to say.
Great. Great. So do you want me to add into it one line, which is my
Yes, ma'am,
very
sure.
favorite? Great. So, from
Sure.
my perspective, human resource means two things. One is communication, the other one is greatest problem solver. Okay. So, you have to be
Yes.
good. Yes, you have to be good communicator and greatest problem
Communicated and
solver.
problem solved.
Yes. So, if you can do that, you can be, you can see yourself a
Okay.
successful HR, isn't it? Great. We